What is going on YouTube, two bro gods? And we're gonna be doing story time.
Playing in the background will be
Knack 2.
Knack 2, not Splunk 2.
He calls it Splunk.
Splunk, you know. Little Rocky guys coming around here. You little Rocky boys.
Isn't there a game called Splunker or something?
I'm the darker one, I'm pretty sure, in the video.
He's being racist.
Yeah.
Alright, so story time today is going to involve camping stories, messing with neighbors stories, and maybe some dorm stories I think we're going to go with.
Probably just, we don't got a lot of time, so probably just be camping and...
Probably camping. We have some pretty good camping stories.
Camping in the,
Alright, so for all of you people who don't know what camping is and live in the city because you're obviously just...
retarded.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
We go to fresh air, you freaking retard. I mean, great people. I'm trying to be more friendly, you know. But...
Yeah, you guys should go camping up at Lost Lake. It's a
beautiful
place that is godly as hell.
Just had to put the godly in there. It's in Oregon.
It is. It's godly, man.
It's a little
up by Mount Hood. It's about 40. It's about 4,000 feet elevation.
It's outside of Portland. Just a little.
No, not even near Portland, bro. It's in the middle of Mount. It's like right under. You can see Mount Hood literally.
In the middle of the lake, yeah.
In the middle of the lake, yeah. Like a big picture.
Beautiful.
Kind of thing.
Really private. No cell phones. It's a good place to disconnect.
It is.
It's just.
Fishing's great too.
Yeah, fishing is amazing.
But anyways, that's not what we're trying to describe. Okay, we're describing camping stories, which is when we go around and we just hardcore fuck with people. Well,
right,
strike one.
Well, we just mess with people, and
yeah, we mess with people. That's a good way to say it.
We do it at night when it was. I mean, this is when we were younger.
Yeah, like maybe a year ago.
No, not a year ago. We were kids. We were kids still, so technically we still couldn't get in trouble for it.
We were 17, I think, is how old I was.
It was like 15 to 17. We did it for like 3 years. I was a big PUSSY, and I didn't really like effing with people because I'm a good girl. Curtis and our other friends, they, yeah, definitely like messing with people.
Yeah, Zane was
the one time I did go, though, was probably the most entertaining. One of the most entertaining.
When you guys, are you talking about when you ditched me in the campsite?
Well, yeah. Well, Curtis can tell this part when.
All right. So, little old me, so this guy, it was raining outside, and we were running around, and we found this one guy who had a tarp up. We were like, oh man, that's a good idea, putting a tarp up. Let's take it down.
11 o'clock at night.
It was pitch black. He couldn't see anything. So, I walk into his campsite, and I cut one string and I hold it, and I have someone else come hold it, you know. And then I walk over, I cut another string, I have someone else hold it. Then I asked and then we cut a third string just to ensure that it would fall down, and we held it. It was really tight, and we're like, oh man, this thing's gonna fall, and it's just gonna like be funny because he's wake up in the morning and be freaked out, right? So we, I'm gonna start laughing instantly. So I told the two in the back to run up the stairs, and they did. They ran up the stairs, but as soon as the tarp came down, it hit everything on their table onto the ground.
Metal pots, pans,
everything.
Like
Coolers
everything.
opened. It was just all
loud.
out warfare, pretty much. And then the third person that was holding the tarp up top on the landing, he just ran away. And everybody was gone, and I was sitting there tripping, trying to get up the stairs because no one was there to guide me. So literally, the guy comes out with a flashlight. He's like, hey! And I didn't have anywhere to go. Nowhere. He literally shined the light at me, and I was able to run up the stairs because I saw his light shining at me. And he definitely saw me, but we just took off running, and we sound like a herd of elephants running on the street, and then you see this guy just come sprinting after us. He didn't make it very far because we knew where we were going. And then we tried to set off, I think like 30 minutes later, we tried to set off a BMW alarm, which resulted in the car being dented.
No, it didn't. Oh,
I think we dented the car.
Don't know what you're talking about.
We ran into it. I ran into it.
That'd be illegal, and I didn't do that.
Okay, we didn't. Yeah, okay, I may have dented the car.
I'm the one that just watches and laughs, and then I let everyone else see the bad stuff, because, again, I'm a good girl. I don't like getting in trouble. I'm a big good girl.
Yeah, I don't know if I dented it, but I definitely may have.
You did something to it.
I ran into it like full speed trying to set the alarm off, and it didn't go off.
And for that nice of a car, you think the alarm would go off, but
it didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything. Literally didn't.
I mean, I sat there, I could have shaken on it, I was jumping on it, I just ran into it, and nothing. Oh, we also do this thing for, I don't know why, but we hide from cars when they come. And
well, yeah, I mean,
that leads to the probably the weirdest part of the, not the weirdest, but the best part is when there's a car coming down the hill and there's only one way to go because we were like halfway through it.
Our campsite was up the hill, by the way. Like, it was this long, windy hill, and it was pitch dark, so you could see like the lights kind of coming, and we're like, well, this is literally what. So we're like, oh shit! We're like, oh, get in the bushes to the side. And me being the fat, slow one, they went in quick and they all like stumbled into the bushes on the side, and I was the last one in the row. I was like, oh shit! So I dolphin dived. If you ever played Black Ops, dolphin dived over Curtis and landed, and I was like, oh my god, thank God! The car drove by, we got away. And then when I'm done dolphin diving, I look to the right, and there's a very spiky like
Stump.
Stump. Like if I would have been
Like 2 inches over.
2 inches over or a foot to the right, I would have been impaled and probably died. More than likely would have died.
You would have been dead.
I would have died. So that's the last time I ever went with them on one of those. And I just stayed at the campsite from then on and just let them be little hoodlums.
Yeah. The year after that, though, was probably one of the best years because when we were out, this like literally happened like maybe 30 yards from my campsite. We were still on the main road just walking around. So a car was coming from our campsite, right? And we always hide from the cars. This is what we do. Don't ask why. We all split. And then we came back to the road when it went by. And then another car was coming. And there was one kid. His name's Silas.
You'll meet Silas eventually.
Yeah. And for some stupid reason, he ran towards the car while we were all running away from the car. And he just hit me like a brick wall, dude. He just ran into me, and I legitimately knocked him out. Out cold. He had no recollection of leaving for camping, and we had been there for 3 days. I gave him a massive concussion.
Yep.
Our first night, our like fourth night there, third night there.
And I was at the campsite. Like I said, I was a good girl. And Silas just stumbled. No, Silas didn't stumble.
We carried him home. We carried him back.
They carried him back, but what happened was when they first got there, Devin, one of our other friends, walks up. He's like, we knocked Silas out. We knocked Silas out. I'm like, oh, no way, BS. And then Curtis walks in. He's like, yeah, we knocked Silas out. And then Silas in the back, like, thumping, just thumping in there. And he's like, you get knocked out? He's like, yeah. He's like, I have a headache.
My dad had to stay up with him all night long.
Yeah, we had to make sure he didn't die in his sleep or give us the best
so
sleep.
bad.
But, that's just camping. And boys will be boys.
And now he's retarded.
And he's always been a little bit retarded. But that's okay. It's no offense to retards. Retards are cool people, too. Their lives matter.
Black Lives Matter, too.
Yes, they do. Curtis, I
I
feel
don't
like
see a rally for them, though.
Yeah, but they're not.
That's not funny.
They're not oppressed.
That's not funny.
Well, anyways, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be a friendly content. Good girls.
We can try. The cuss words aren't that bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's like 3 stories of probably at least 50.
Oh yeah, there's like they said, they're like.
We have neighbor stories too, which we'll get to eventually.
Those are always fun. Someone got hurt. Someone scorpioned. I don't know who it was.
It was him.
Someone scorpioned when
that was insane.
Being little hoodlums again.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go. So peace out, everybody.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, talk about us. I know we have like 2 people that watch our videos, but you know what? It's a grind. So, see you later, everybody. Have a godly afternoon.